Hi guys, it's Rachel here and we are going to do day 28 of the 100-day project, and today's theme is Blue Grey by Natalie. Now I wasn't sure whether it meant like a greyish blue or a bluish grey, or whether it meant blue and grey, but anyway, we'll use both, so it's okay. So I went on Pinterest and I just typed in blue grey, and these are the sorts of colours that came out to me. So all these tones of greys that go into blues. Sometimes they've got a little bit of green in them, a little bit turquoisey. So I thought I'd take that kind of as my colour palette. I wanted to start off first though by saying yesterday in my video for my project for the Nespresso, I caused a bit of a confusion. It was String and Scissors whose video I watched. That I had watched her video, and then it had gone on my watch list. It had gone on to Which Craft Do You Do, and it was something that had a similar feel to it as a style, and so I thought they were the same person. So that was the source of my confusion, and it's not hard to confuse me, as many who know me would say. So I apologize for that to String and Scissors, but I did link the correct video in the description box yesterday. So make sure you click on that little arrow below the video or see more, and you'll see where the link to String and Scissors video, and it's really wonderful, and she has a great channel. So I watch all of her videos and they are wonderful. So I do apologize for that confusion yesterday. Okay, so let's get cracking, and I thought we might do some Patricia Viramontes style pockets. I might alter them a little bit, but she's the queen of book page pockets and is one of the first people when I was first learning that totally inspired me to reuse book pages. She is the queen. So I've got this old book. I actually emptied it out and made an ideas book for my mum, and it's quite a nice size page. It's quite thick and it's very nice colour, and the book dates to 1908, and so I thought I'd cover one side, and on the other side you might be able to see the book page. So I watched one of Patricia's videos, and she has these pockets that she calls a wallet style pocket. And so I just did some folding while I watched the video. I'll link that in the description box. And I've just had a play with one now, just to see, but I've already changed it. Patricia didn't do it like that. So anyway, I've made this into like a sort of like a little envelope-y, ephemera foldy sort of flippy thing that you could or clip into your journal or stick it down sideways, whatever you like. If you've got a big journal, stick it down that way, and it's a nice big pocket that flips up. I thought you could probably write on there. I didn't do too much inside, and then I just did a little bit of, that's some fabric that I just sort of hand dyed, and it went like a kind of grey colour. I think I used fabric dyes mixed with tea or something like that, and I diluted them a lot, so they were very pale, but some were like a grey sort of colour. So I just put a little collage in there, didn't do too much, and that's on the outside. But I've picked out all of my ephemera that's in those tones. So like this. Okay, some of this comes from the Graphics Fairy. These sorts of things are my own. And I'm feeling a little bit blocked, and it's causing me anxiety at the moment. So I think I'm just going to go for it and get onto it. So I wanted to do this one, so we'll do this one again. So basically I'm going to fold it differently to Patricia did this bigger piece first. I'm actually going to fold my this is going to be a pocket, so I'm going to fold that first. I probably should cover my piece of paper first, and then I'm going to do that fold there and line it up, whereas Patricia did it the opposite. But I find, for me personally, I find that easier like that. Now, my page is not all torn because I used my cutter just to cut down, and I'll probably cut another one, so I'll show you that afterwards. And then if it's not quite right, not quite straight, I'll trim it down afterwards. So I'm going to cover it on the outside with some paper. Let me see, what paper am I going to use? And I've just got some Oh, this is a graphics fairy paper, so why don't we do that? The only thing about it is my Pritt glue is not as good as my Giotto glue. Maybe I'll get my Giotto glue. It smooshes about everywhere. I'm just going to grab my Giotto glue. So when I looked up on Pinterest too, blue grey, a lot of sort of beigey sort of colours came out, sort of borderline beigey grey colours, which was interesting too. And of course I know what blue and grey are. I was just interested to see what kind of colour palette would come out when I typed those in, because you know, lots of designers, that you know, those sorts of things, interpretations change with colour as well. So I thought it could be much more fun to sort of look it up than what sort of more fun than what would pop into my brain. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can see it's not straight, so I will trim it down with my trimmer once I've cut it. Now that will fit in my trimmer, but the long side won't, so we'll trim that. You might as well do it properly, more or less. Now I'm not lining it up at the top, because I actually hand cut the paper and it's not straight. Okay. So I have to eyeball it. So I'm just trying to eyeball it with the actual book page. So today is the first day that we're supposed to be we're allowed to go out walking, but we need to still carry around, I think, a self-certification, which says what our purpose is. So you say you're going out walking for exercise purposes, for example. I haven't done any exercises over the weekend because I've had a sore shoulder, really bad. It was like a knife in my shoulder. I didn't sleep one night. I had to, Steph went on Saturday morning and bought me those heat patches that you put on you stick on your shoulder, and they heat. So I was able to sleep the next night. It sort of helped, and it's slightly better, but I didn't want to sort of make it more inflamed or anything like that. So I need to trim it still better. I don't want any white showing. And I can just see my creases. So I'm going to trim this excess off, and then I'll trim it with the trimmer when I fold it. Okay, so I can just see my creases. Doesn't matter, we'll make them. Oh no, there's the first one. And then this is the next one. Okay, so that's going to be, so you can make it like Patricia did. Maybe we'll do Patricia's one. Let's make sure. It's because the glue's wet. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to snip out my little, whatever you call this, just so you can see that that's a pocket. And I'm going to fold it. I'm going to cut it now while it's trimmed top and bottom, because that, otherwise it doesn't fit in my thing when it's opened out. So I'm just going to make sure I get rid of, it's straight, and I'm going to get rid of that white. I might be a bodgy crafter today, very bodgy crafter, because that's how I'm feeling. Right, see, it's gone. Okay, so now I'm going to stitch around that, and I'm going to zigzag. So if you don't like the sewing machine, just turn your volume down. And I need to zigzag across the top first. Oh, I didn't zigzag. I've got straight stitch on, I didn't realise. Doesn't matter. We'll straight stitch then. Okay, so out you come. Out you come. Why aren't you coming out? So you've got to do across the top, and then this is my pocket. So I'm going to close that down and then stitch around the rest. And I think I will zigzag now. I've got all my ephemera in my way. That's why I haven't moved my sewing machine on the screen. Here we go. Just trim that off. So this has definitely got a greyish sort of background and a grey blue sort of pattern on it. There you go. It chewed my corner there. I was going to trim that round that off, but with my scissors anyway, so that's okay. I'm not going to round it off with my chomper because I've stitched. Okay, that's all right. So, or you can have it this way, or you can have it the way Patricia did it. Now, she put some pockets on here, so I think we'll do that. It's going to take all my brain power to do that today. So I'm going to just grab, here's my book. See, it's a big fat book. And I'm going to just tear off this page and get my trimmer. And we're going to do what Patricia did. So she had, first of all, I've got to get my width. What's my width? So 8. Oh, it's not a very good one, is it? Maybe I should use my ruler. I might fare better. I think it can be in slightly, about just over 3.5 inches, because I've got inches on my cutter here. I'll just trim a little bit off because otherwise it's not going to fit. Okay. So a bit over 3.5 I said. Is that about right? A bit less. Okay, and then I need one pocket to be taller and one pocket to be shorter. So I think I'll cut it off. I'm just looking at what word there. So I've got my taller and shorter pocket. Look at that. There. Okay, so, and Patricia calls these her wallet style pockets, and now this is just one single piece of book page, so I want to collage on it and strengthen it. Too many things around me. Get my rubbish basket over here. Okay, so we'll do the top one. So I probably should decorate the whole thing. Okay, just move that there. For example, this is from the Smithsonian. This would fit very nicely on there. Let me just tear that. It's just a piece of, I don't know if it's like a remnant or a sample border or something like that. Okay. So I'm going to glue that on and then trim it off. So I'll just stick that. I'll probably do some more collaging on there, so it doesn't matter if I can still see a bit of the book page. Okay. And we'll put something else on there. We've got this paper. That could be nice just down there. Oh yes, why don't I just put a bit of that? I will tear it there, and then I'm going to tear it in half. And you know, I don't want to go up that high. I really don't know, where does the morning go? Where does it go? Got no idea. It's already lunchtime. Okay, and I need to trim this. Okay, and so that's going to be my first pocket. I kind of like the, I know what I'm going to put there. I'm going to put something with script. Something like this. This is just an old piece of letter that I've got. I'm going to put something like that there. Okay, perfect. Oh, come on. Now you're not behaving, glue. Smooshing about everywhere. Oh, that's right. I did wet my towel today so I can dry my hands, and I could use my bone folder. That would make life easier, wouldn't it? I think I would just fold that over there. Okay, and I just want to trim it at the top a little bit because it's not straight. Okay. And so that pocket will go there, and I'll round off the corner afterwards, and that, oh, isn't that pretty? And that pocket's going to go there. How cool is that? I like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to glue those on. I'm going to stitch around them and then glue them on. So I probably should stitch this first. You don't have to use a sewing machine. You just have to glue it well if you don't use a sewing machine. But I like the look of the sewing machine, the stitching. Okay, and then I've got to hold these together and then just stitch around the three sides. And this is slightly bigger, so I want to be careful of that because I'll trim it off afterwards. Right, now I just want to get my trimmer and trim off this little bit, just a tiny bit of excess here. There we go. And that, okay, so that's my side pocket. So that's going to stick on the front here. Cool. So I need to glue that down. What I need to do is I'm just going to hold it there. Okay. Okay, so just glue around three sides. So this is similar to the way Patricia did it. I'm going to glue that down. I could have stitched it had I prepared it all before I stitched the rest. Yes, if I thought about it, I could have stitched it. I'm just going to grab my towel and give my table, it'll be a little bit wet, but I've got to give it a wipe. It's got a bit of glue on it. There we go. And do I have a dry bit? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. No, it's all wet. Oh, excuse me. Something's going up my nose. Okay. Well, I'll just put my paper there. Okay, so that's the, well, that's kind of the front, isn't it? Okay. And then that's the other side. But I'm not going to decorate that because that could sort of, or will I decorate that? And that could be the back. And that could be, yes, I could decorate that. Why don't I decorate that? Change my mind. Okay, so over here I've got all my real stuff. But we want to find things that are more grey or blue. And it's stuff, as I mentioned before, that's 1925, that's French, that I'm not sure about scanning it, so I haven't. A bit of this paper from yesterday, well, I'm not sure. I've got all my other bits here now. I'm going to have the snipples. This is kind of like looks a bit grey. I could have a bit of this. So we're just going to layer it. Yep, that's a good colour. And then I did print some of these. Where are they? Like this from the Graphics Fairy. I do like that grey. It's very big, that one. I've got some different sizes here. So I totally procrastinated all morning printing out stuff. That's how I procrastinate. I just go sit there and print all these things I think I might need. Here's a flower. Put that up there. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down first. I'll use I don't want to waste my good glue. So if you haven't heard of Patricia Viramontes, she has quite a big channel. She's been around for a while. I'm sure most of you have. She does a lot of varieties of pockets and things with book pages. So she's a good one to check out. Very clever. Very clever lady. The bluey grey flowers on there. And then I'm wondering, oh, I might like, let's see what colour stamps there are in here. That's not blue grey though, is it? But it would be nice on there. It is a bit like some of these colours though that were in this thing that I printed out. It's under my sewing machine. Yeah. So it's a bit like those, in between those colours. Okay, we'll use that one. I'm just going to carefully tear a little bit of it off so I think I want to stick it up there. I want to stick it down there because it's all happening down there. I think I'm going to stick it up there. There we go. I know I'm covering a little bit of the flower. Probably was better to stick the flower first. But anyway, I didn't. Now we've got to do something just a little bit in here, not too much. And that's the back. I don't think I would do anything with that. I think I would leave it. Okay, so let's just do something in here. Don't know what. Just going to have a play and see what I might like. Nope. Let's see what I fussy cut out. I did fussy cut out a few, not many, just a few things that were those sorts of colours. Oh, look what I found. Well, no, because I've got the other book page, so I don't want that. I could have this. I think I want to put something more here. No, or some of that there. I like the collage. I'm just not sure I like that. Yeah, I think I would like that there. So that has to go that way. Okay. Let me just see. I think I'm not sure about that, but I might like that more. Oh, I do. That way. I think the other one was a little bit dark for me. And I can put that bird, or that bird. I I put this with, and I chose birds that had a bit of blue and grey in them. No, I think I like the first. No, this bird, I think. No, this one. There we go. So that's the front. We like that. And you open it and that's what you see inside. I'm happy with that now. Don't think I want anything else here, but I might. Oh, I think I'm going to put that there. I thought I was done. Put that there. And then, where did my fabric go? I think I put it up here. Piece of fabric and something might be too big. Piece of fabric and white. It. So I'm just going to glue those down. I'll use this glue. Now that I spoke so highly of my Giotto glue, it's decided to smush everywhere. Go figure. Okay, yes, now I like it. So that's the back, and then that's the front, and you've got this little wallet thing, and you can slip something in there, and you can write over here, and you could put some more paper there if you wanted to have further writing space. You could have covered all of that, but I kind of wanted to leave a bit of the book page. And then that's the back. Now the back, of course, you could continue to decorate. You could stick the little birdie on the back if you want to. I don't think I'm going to. I was thinking, and Sherry will kill me, but I was thinking I might like one of these. I'll just have a little look because they are grey. But I might not like it all by itself. I kind of like it there. I'm going to stick it there because I can't help myself. And there we have it. So we've got a pocket here. I'll show you with this. We've got a pocket in here, goes right down. We've got a pocket here, and then we've got our pocket in there. And that's the front. So that's something you would slip into a pocket. You could send it in a happy mail. You can just clip it into your journal. You could move those pockets inside here and stick that down if you wanted to. You could not decorate this and stick it down and have the pockets on the front. So there's many, many, many options with this type of wallet. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think I'll only do one video today. This one I just did like that. I didn't decorate inside or anything too much, and just decorated the front, and that's the back. So that one could be stuck down because it's not decorated on the back. You could put another pocket across the back there if you wanted to. You could put Patricia's pockets like that on there. You can do whatever you like. So there's lots and lots and lots of options. So, yep, that's my video for today. It's a quickie because I need to go and think about lunch, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.